I'm just sitting here, and they have what's known as infraudum creditorum. Yeah. In fraud of creditors. Yes. Mhm. And then the infraudum leges. Yes. Latin, in fraud of the law. Yes. With an intent to evade the law. Now, there are probably some attorneys that are, well, somewhat familiar with the evading the law. Yes. It sounds like with an intent to evade the law, as in, I'm going to run away from the police department. Yes, because you want to arrest me, evading law enforcement. But there's the intent to evade the requirements of the law. Poop. Now, if I was Latin, okay, maybe a few hundred years ago, I would say that it's the intent to evade the requirements of the law. Now, let's see. Police brutality. You arrest me on January 4th of 2015. Yes. You obligate me to have to do mental health evaluation. When I emailed you on November 15th of 2015 that my rights are being violated, yes, the petitioner didn't sign the protection order and you issued it for 10 years. Yes. Now, after you dismissed the case for my supposed schizophrenia and bipolar, yes, my incompetence, yeah, I continued to email you for a year and a half, yes, and you decided to do it again on June 16th of 2017, alleging that on or about, yes, I was in Jefferson County, yes, and I was cyber stalking. Now, I would say it's police brutality to completely ignore what is known as fraud. Fraud on the part of the petitioner, yes. Fraud on the part of the court, yes. And then this creditor known as child support, yeah. Could you get me all of those in the CSS? Yes. Because I emailed them, yes. As I had emailed Child Protective Services, yes. With the actual documentation of the forgery of the superior, yeah, yeah. Now, yesterday, yes, I'm suing you as a class action lawsuit, and I realize I don't get all couple $100 billion. There's going to be other individuals involved in this, yes. But the creditor known as Child Support Services had an obligation to prove that I had received a copy of the dissolution of marriage, yes, and the child support order. Now, these hard-nosed individuals in CSS, poop, give me every one of them. Because they have facilitated a huge fraud on the state, yes, as a creditor to the petitioner of the dissolution of marriage. And now that we think about financial institution fraud, yes, we think about financial services fraud, which I'm going to say that the state of Washington right now, oh, infraudum creditorum, excuse me, I'm going to say that I'm suing child support services in each and every state of the United States, yes, that did not verify the identity of the actual petitioner, yes, didn't verify the actual identity of the respondent, yes, did not make sure that the court themselves had followed the court rules of notice and opportunity to be heard, yes, proof of court service prior to having court hearings, yes, proof of court service that the respondent had been served after the dissolution of marriage had been issued. And then this idea that you as states, each and every all 50 of you, yeah, are going to help facilitate this fraud of the creditors.